Hello everyone. So this is the video, as you guys can see from the title, for section 2.4, the first day. And what you guys are going to be doing today is solving equations that take 3 steps to do it. So before it was 2 steps. Let me give you an example of a 2-step. So how about 2x plus 3 is equal to 8? The first thing you do is subtract the 3. So then you have 2x is equal to 5. Then you would divide by 2. So that was the first step. This was the second step. These steps are still inside this type of problem. You just have one more step you have to do first. So here goes. Notice that you have an x on both sides. What you need to do first is get the x's on the same side. This is a positive 10x. I'm going to move it to the left side by subtracting the 10 and the x with it. This is one chunk. I have to move it as one thing. I can't just subtract the 10. That wouldn't work. It's held to the x by multiplication. I have 10 of these things. I need to subtract 10 of those things to the other side. So now you have 5x minus 2 is equal to 23. And now it looks just like this one. Excuse me. And now you solve it as a 2-step equation, just like we have been. So I start by adding the 2 to both sides. So you have 5x is equal to 25. And now I'm going to divide 5 on both sides. And you get x is equal to 5. There you go. So it's just that one additional step. And there might be a couple little tweaks along the way, and I'm just going to help you with those. In prior lessons, some of y'all were confused by just a plain old variable. Remember, that's a 1 sitting in front of it. I'm going to start by adding a 3x to both sides. So now I have 1x. So notice if that wasn't there, if this wasn't here, if I hadn't written it in, it says x plus 3x. Well, remember, that's a 1x, so that becomes 4x. You have 1x and 3 x's make 4 x's. This is gone. 38. Now subtract the 10. And you have 4x is equal to 28. Divide by 4. Isn't 4 times 7 28? So that would be 7. So x is equal to 7. Now, I'm not going to try and confuse this, but I want to show you something a little bit different. I've been doing it without saying anything. And I'm assuming it does seem all logical and you're like, yeah, no problem. I've been moving stuff to the left side. You can move stuff to the right side. So now I have 10 is equal to negative 4x plus 38. Then I have to subtract the 38. So I have negative 28 is equal to negative 4x. So notice it's the same as this, just everything's negative. Now when you divide by negative 4, you get 7, just like we did doing it the other way. All right? So it doesn't matter which side you move the variable to. I have a preference, and I'll talk about that on this one. This is a 1x. If I subtract the 1x from both sides, notice I get a negative 3x. I'm just partial to staying away from negatives. There's nothing wrong with negatives. I just try and avoid them. So instead of moving this x to the left, I'm going to move this x to the right by adding 2x to both sides. This is gone. So I have negative 2 is equal to, remember this is a 1x, and 2x make 3x minus 14. I'm going to add 14 to both sides. So then I have 12 is equal to 3x. Now I'm going to divide by 3. So you get 4 is equal to x. Okay, pretty straightforward. All right. You've got a negative 1x and a negative 2x. It doesn't matter which direction you move the x's. I'm going to choose to move this 2x to the right. This is gone. 1 is equal to negative 1x plus 2x is 1x. Now all I have to do is subtract the 8 from both sides. Negative 7 is equal to x. And you're done with that one. Okay, I'm going to choose to add the 10x to the right. 3 is equal to, because this is gone, 3x minus 3. A whole bunch of 3's in this problem. So I'm going to add this 3 to the other side. 6 is equal to 3x. Divide by 3. 2 is equal to x. Now I realize I may have made these look super easy, and it's my hope that they are for you, but if they're not, please come and get help. I'd love to help you guys. Thank you for your time.